If you recently discovered that you have wavy hair and you have no idea what to do next, this is a real-time video with no cuts on how I finish washing my hair and go straight to styling. I'm going to be doing the bold method today because it really helped me transform my hair, and I know that it can look intimidating when you're watching videos with a bunch of different cuts, but when you're watching it real time, I can tell you it's very simple. I'm adding cool water and a little bit of warm water near the end, and I'm not filling the bowl up completely. If you're not able to wash your hair or style your hair in this position, you can definitely put the bowl on a higher platform so you're not bent over this much. With the length of my hair, this just makes it easier for me. To make your life easier, I highly recommend detangling your hair with the conditioner in. It's going to provide some slip, it's going to make it easier on you, and it's going to reduce the odds of causing breakage. You want to be very gentle. I did speed up this video a little bit, so be very slow and gentle. Now that my hair is detangled, I'm adding curl cream and I'm going to rake it in first. I want to make sure that the curl cream is distributed throughout the length of my hair, not just at my ends. I'm glazing it on to make sure that there's nothing left on my hands to apply a little bit more. My hair is really long and thick, which means a dime size amount is not enough. Typically, I will add about a quarter size amount total. Our products are really concentrated, which means I don't need to use as much as someone else using product with less concentration. I scrunched the end, but it's not necessary because now I'm going to go ahead and apply mousse and glaze it on. This is where you're going to want to dunk your hair in the water with this product here, the mousse. So I'm glazing it on to make sure that the full length of the hair sees the product, because if you go ahead and scrunch right away, only your ends are going to see the product and they're going to get really stiff and crunchy. By applying the mousse, it started clumping my hair, so I'm going with each clump and I'm scrunching. Again, this is not 100% necessary, but I really like the definition it gives me, so I choose to do this. If you're in a rush, you can just gently scrunch all your hair together. As you're going to notice, when I grab my hair at the very end, I tend to pulse. This is going to encourage definition. As you're scrunching, some of the product and the water is going to mix together and fall into the bowl. You want to make sure that you keep that product in the bowl and not just in the bath or all over your counter, because it's going to be very useful when you dunk your hair back into the bowl. A lot of people think that you're just diluting and rinsing out the product out of your hair, but it's going to fall back into the bowl. So you're going to be reusing it when you're dunking it again. Here I'm showing you how much water is left in the bowl, and it's going all back in there. Again, you want to scrunch very gently, very slowly. The video is sped up a little bit so that I don't take too much of your time. And I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to flip my hair all on one side to encourage movement. And I'm going to gently apply the product to the length of my hair. The amount of time that you dunk your hair is really up to you. If you are not loving the definition that you have, keep dunking until you see some nice clumps and some good definition. You also don't have to apply product every time you're dunking your hair in the bowl. You can continue dunking as much as you want and need without adding some more product. It's really up to you how much product you feel that you need in your hair, and you're going to figure that out with time and practice. What typically works for me is applying mousse facing forward and then dunking, and then flipping my hair onto one side like you saw, and then dunking. And then if I feel the need to dunk one more time, I will. But this time what I decided to do is flip my hair all over the other side, as you see here, applying a little bit more mousse. And when I saw the definition and the clumps, I decided not to dunk one more time. But it's really up to you how many times you dunk based on the results that you're getting in that moment. So I'm scrunching the mousse in, removing some excess water as well, back into the bowl, just in case, you never know. And then I'm gonna move on to applying some gel. So the next product that I'm going to use to finish this off is gel. Gel's going to create a curl cast, which helps with definition, which helps with reducing frizz and hold so that they last longer. It's basically going to secure the waves in the position that they are currently in. With the definition, they're not going to get really poofy, they're not going to get super frizzy, and that's thanks to the gel. So I am glazing it on once again because I don't want the gel to just be applied to the ends. So by glazing it on, it goes all over the length of the hair, and then I scrunch. I like to flip my hair from side to side because my hair is really thick and long, and I want to make sure that all the hair has some gel around it. As you see, the definition is definitely starting to show with this gel. The more I scrunch, the more definition I get. If you tend to get a lot of frizz while styling, this could be a sign that the products you're using aren't ideal for your hair type. So once I'm done, I'm actually going to plop. This is going to be the only cut that you're going to see in this video, and it's how to apply the t-shirt to plop. So I'm bending forward, I'm putting my hair in the center of the t-shirt. This is going to encourage definition all the way to my ends. It's going to absorb all the excess water and the excess product that is sitting on my hair. I like to secure it with an elastic just because my hair is so heavy, it tends to fall off when I do it any other way, so this is what works for me. Here's the results 3 days later. I completely forgot to record my results right after diffusing, and the next day something came up. This is the results 3 days later of this exact method that you just watched.